Supreme Rising Soldiers. It's your sister from another Mr. Lovely Fly Shy, and I am back with another one. Listen, I want you all to know something. You are absolutely in control of your destiny. You are absolutely in control of the positive and or negative outcome that is made out of your life. You see, we all have choices. And even me, on this righteous path and on this walk of self-discovery and getting closer to God and our overall mission, the true concept and reasoning behind our existence here. Even me, being in and of this truth and in this knowledge, I slip up from time to time. I lose my cool. I lose my temper. I lash out. And this is a personal testimony, just slightly. I'm not going to get really too deep into it, but you see, the only person who is responsible for that is me. And I want to break it down by using myself as an example so you all can see that I'm on this fight with y'all. I'm on the front line with y'all. All right? We're growing, learning, and transforming every single day. We are changing, elevating, and all of that, okay, every day. But see, I had to get to the point in where I had to ask myself, why? Why must I give my energy, my thoughts, my emotions to someone, something, or any place that means me no well? Why must I engage or entertain naysayers and haters and low vibrationals? Why shall I stoop down to the level of those who only wish to see me self-destruct and to self-sabotage, just so they can say, I told you so, just so they can go back to the same groups that they speak negatively upon me in and say, see, I told you all that spiritual stuff she was talking about wasn't nothing. I told you she was crazy. I told you she was this. I told you she was that. Not knowing that everything and all things that happen for us are happening for a reason. Things are being revealed about ourselves, certain parts, certain dark and shadow parts of ourselves that we may need to address. It's easy to point the finger at other people. It's easy to say, see, this person's a problem, that person's a problem. They did this, they did that. But at some point you have to go within. And you have to realize that only you truly control your destiny. You truly control your mind, your emotion, your thoughts, your feelings. You have control of that. And as I touched on briefly in the video below this one, I stated that it's important and imperative for us to learn to manage our emotions. And this is a day-to-day thing that I am doing now, because once you manage your emotions, all right, once you become, I'm not saying emotionless, don't become emotionless now. But once you come impenetratable, you really and truly unlock and unleash a new level within yourself. You see, you cannot allow certain forces, especially these dark forces, these spirits and entities and principalities that are attached on people, places, and things that seek to keep us down in the lower levels, in a lower frequency mentally. They seek to keep us depressed, worried, dependent, at an odds within ourselves and others. They want to see us isolate, self-destruct, and self-sabotage. You know why? Because they feed off of the energy. If we study ourselves, if we go inside of ourselves, go within ourselves and figure out what work is needed on our behalves to build up these spiritual restraints, okay, and these spiritual defenses up against these attacks and these, whether seen or unseen forces, then we truly become unstoppable. All right? I don't know who needed to hear this message, but I'm definitely getting a pull that someone certainly did. Many people did. It begins with us. I know, the chosen ones here on the platform, we talk about what you can expect from others, but I rarely hear chosen ones speak about what we should expect from ourselves, because we're not perfect. Yes, we have been called by God. Yes, we are chosen, but that doesn't mean we have just a perfect stamp over our faces. Just because we have a platform or just because we have this or have that, we're not perfect. We're still a work in progress as well. God is still not done with us as well. Okay, God is going to always continuously, I'm not saying break us down in a negative way, but we will be broken down just to level up and rise up again to levels and heights unimaginable, never seen before. That's what this life is all about. But it truly begins with us. I had to set out a personal declaration for myself because I know that the enemy has been coming up against each of us heavily in different forms. It can be by way of just family situations. All right. It could be situations with your kids, work-life balance. Okay. You could be dealing with financial problems. Whatever you feel as though is hindering you or causing some sort of stagnation for you, it is time to settle it. And it begins within ourselves. We have to settle whatever complacency that we have latched onto and that we have become dependent on within our minds and within ourselves, within our being, really. And we have to dismantle that. That's what this deprogramming is all about. That's what this unlearning and relearning healthy coping mechanisms, okay? Learning healthy ways to manage any type of negative thoughts or feelings. Okay? So this here work, it gets deeper than just, it's just on a larger scale. It's not surface level. It's really deep stuff when it comes to shadow work, inner childhood wound healing, all that type of stuff. It gets deep, because people don't realize that when you hold on to things or when you sweep things under the rug or when you are so silent about things for so long, you're really just slowly killing yourself, because oftentimes and not, you see people, even if they hide it well, even if they dress it up and make it look pretty and gram worthy and aesthetically pleasing, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes mentally within people. And as being a reader, as being an energy reader, someone who can read energy, read people and see auras and vibes and energies on people, I could let you know that firsthand. And so I have declared and made a personal declaration within myself that it will end with me. It may not always make sense. I don't always have just spectacular days, but that doesn't mean that I remain in that energy. I can get pissed off in 20 seconds from now, and then 20 seconds later, or not even that, I'm back grounded. I have to get into a meditative state so that I can bring myself back to this present moment. A lot of our stress is caused by, number one, things out of our control, things that we cannot control. Of course, improve what you can improve in terms of your situations and what have you. Do what you can do. I'm not saying sit and be stagnant and do nothing and just expect something or someone to fall out of the sky and just save you, because no one's going to save you but you. But a lot of our situations, or a lot of our stressors and depressors, is coming from future tripping. We so worried about future tripping and worried about what this person doing, what this person got, how they got it, and why we don't have it. And it's a whole bunch of stuff that causes us stressors. But you all have to just remember to ground yourself, go within, focus on yourself. This message is for me too. Of course I keep my eyes on my own plate, but oftentimes it's easy for the devil to come in and say, oh, well, you don't have this, and oh, well, and just bring up little stuff, little stuff to try to make you feel bad temporarily, because that's his job. That's the negative opposing energy's job. Is to keep us up in a mental prison. All right, to keep us indoctrinated spiritually. All right. So it's important to go within, okay? Meditate, be calm. Even if the world is falling apart around you, World War III can break out. And I promise you, I'm going to be calm as hell. Like, y'all might be like, yeah, right. No, but I'm dead ass. I will be calm as hell. I'm not about to sit here and give my energy to these people no more. I'm not giving my energy freely to nobody, period. Especially when people want to feed off your energy, when they want to freely feed off you, to keep you depleted, to keep you in shackles, to keep you in bondage. Y'all, this stuff gets real. And, you all need to understand this. Understand in order to overstand this. All right? As above, so below. The war in the sky is that we cannot see. The wars down here that we cannot see. Is it all an illusion? All right, but that's another topic for a different day. But, yeah. I just felt compelled to come on here and do a quick audio only. I'm sitting here reflecting. I have a ton of errands to run this week, y'all. I'm going to be so busy. I'm just handling business. I had to get serious with myself. I have to check myself on several occasions. I have to tell myself, look, I ain't playing with you, girl. Get your ass up. Okay, we finna go handle this business. We finna go make this move. Don't you let the enemy win. Don't you let the enemy in. Don't you let the enemy win. Don't you let the enemy in. So I constantly have to, bring myself back down to earth. I have to constantly humble myself and remind myself, like, girl, ain't nobody finna come save you. You better get up off your ass and go get something, And so, excuse my language, y'all. Y'all know I'm passionate. For the newbies that may be to the channel, I'm very passionate. Yeah. So I just hope that this touched you all in any way. It inspired you. It uplifted you. I just want you all to continue to focus on yourself, continue to go within, continue to heal from whatever it is that you feel and that spirit divinely guides you to take a look at that you need some healing on. Just drink your water, hydrate, okay? Get your vitamins, get your sun in, get some exercise in, stop remaining in the same space all day too. I don't know who needed to hear this, but some of y'all been sitting in your room all day, you sitting in the house all day. Get up and get out. Get up and get out and get something. Get up, get out and get something. I don't know who that was for. But again, I hope it touched some of you. All of you, that's the main goal, but everyone doesn't really like truth, and I understand that. The truth hurts at times, but it begins with us, so we got to face the truth about ourselves in order to continuously receive and to be able to expose the truth about others, okay? Because as above, so below, so within, so without. So what's going on within yourself that we are attracting certain things? We have to really get raw, serious, and live and direct with ourselves, all right? It ain't a game. This ain't a game, all right? This is real life, all right? This ain't no do it for the gram. This is real life, real deal, Holyfield stuff, okay? Well, I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing Monday. I hope you have an amazing, prosperous, highly, highly uplifting week. Okay, get up off your tail, handle some business, all right, have some fun, shake your tail feathers. Some of y'all need to get out and go dance and go move, go have some fun, go dress up with y'all handsome and beautiful selves, go dress up with your fine behind, go get out. Y'all is hiding. God is tired of y'all sitting here doubting yourself, sitting here sleeping on yourself. Y'all is, man, like, I'm talking to some real live kings and queens. Like, I'm not talking to the karmic energies, the cross watchers. I'm not talking to the negatives, the narcs that watch the channel just to try to go back and plot and plan on the back end. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to my real divine ones, my real star seeds, my real chosen ones, my real divine ones, the real ones with the heart of gold. That's who this message is for. Well, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace, love, and light.